All right. You're on Swedes Garage YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I guess it's 2024 now, and I hope this year is going to be better than the last year, 2023. So I've been running my snowblower because it came about 15-20 centimeters of snow the last couple of days. So I've been running my modified snowblower. This is the 8 horsepower where I put a 12-13 horsepower engine on, but that's not what this video is about. So I have a dilemma here. So I need this engine stand. That's not a problem. It's not stuck there. Oh, no, it's loose. But behind here, under the sheet metal and the 460 hood, in there is the engine from the 850. And I need that engine inside the garage and on this engine stand. And I don't have anything inside the garage to lift, and I'm not strong enough to lift a complete 5-cylinder engine up on the stand. So the only thing I can lift with is my lift, my 4-post lift here. So if I could drag the engine to the lift, and then I can use the lift to lift up the engine and get it on the engine stand. But as we all know, these engine stands, they got really small wheels. So dragging this stand with a complete engine on it on this snow, if we hadn't been in the snow, I got blacktop on my whole driveway, and under the lift is blacktop, so that wouldn't be a problem. On the snow and ice, it's gonna get stuck. I don't know how I'm gonna get it inside the garage, because here it's a slight uphill too, unless I pull it all the way out here behind the snowblower. Then it got flat ground, and then it's a little bit uphill to the garage door. So this is my next task. I mean, getting the engine out, that's the least of my problems. I'm gonna remove the snow here while the snowblower is in working condition. I mean, before I put it away, I have it parked under the lift and covered. So I'm gonna remove all the snow here and use the snowblower to throw it away. And so this is just moving I got the trunk lid under here and the hood for the 460, and then there is the rear tailgate for the 850 and a piece of roof material. It's sheet metal, and then the engine is there. It's got no subframe, no transmission, but otherwise it's complete. So to get the engine out, I don't think that's any bigger problems. I mean, maybe I could pull the stand with the engine with my car. I mean, I can pull it out from here with the car, but after it gets out here, to get it uphill, can I get it to the garage door? Then it's easy, because then you get two wheels inside the garage and it's easy to pull it in then. It's just this snow and ice the wheels is gonna get stuck on. So I don't know. I wonder if I could put it on this sheet metal, because I mean that's gonna slide on the snow. Well, I gotta think about this while I remove some snow to expose the engine. So stay tuned, I'll be back. So I gotta remove the clutch, or with the clutch attached it won't fit on the engine stand. So we'll see if my little machine here, if it's got enough power. Nope. Okay, got a couple that I need a hammer for, but let's take out the one I got loose. Got them all off now. Man, getting stuff out of your pocket when you have thick gloves on you, it's not the easiest thing. This clutch is not that old. Oh, I should take off the flywheel too. But I need compressed air for that. I think it's 19. So we'll see. Double mass flywheel. I'm not going to use a double mass flywheel and clutch. So let's see if we can get this on the engine stand then. The battery died, so I had to go in and get another battery. So we try again then. We'll see. They might be too long, the bolts. We'll see. I gotta get some spacers and some longer bolts for the bottom ones. Okay, let's try this again then. We got some spacers and some new bolts. So let's see. I need something to hold the nuts on. Oh. Just let it down. And see if I can move it to the garage door. can tell you guys one thing. This 4-post lift, it doesn't like the cold. Man, I had to struggle to get it to open all the safety things and lower it. It doesn't like the cold. Let's see if I can move this one to the garage door. That is heavy, and it doesn't really roll on the snow. So I'm going to turn off the camera and see if I can come up with something to move this one. Thank you, honey. So I cleaned up a little bit here, get more room to move the car around, easy to get around it. When I took away that homemade bench I had for the wire harness, so it's gone now. And I got the engine inside, and I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I brought it inside because now I can see that, for example, the dipstick is sticking out like about 5 centimeters from the intake manifold, and I don't have any 5 centimeters for the dipstick here. So I'm gonna reroute it. I'm gonna try to bend the stick and the outer tube from the dipstick, the outer tube. I'm gonna try to rebend it, and I'm probably gonna route it to the back here. I'm not sure yet, but I'll figure that out. I haven't looked into it too much yet. So I'm gonna put this I think I'm gonna put this intake on this mock-up engine, and then because I get all the throttle bodies, idle control valve, all the stuff that's for the electric, and also this engine have the knock sensors and the harness. So move those over to the mock-up engine, and then I can kind of wrap up the engine harness. It's a mess, I know. Don't pay any attention to that. I'm concentrating on the engine harness right now. And also, what else did I see? Yeah, I gotta check here so I have room for the turbo. Need to check the distance from the top of the head here out to how far out it reaches the turbo, and also I gotta see, it's it's even with the cylinder head. So because of the brake booster, so the turbo is even with this edge here, and as you can see, it should clear the brake booster. I gotta measure so we have enough clearance in the back here against the firewall. This is you just don't drop this in here. The 460 was a very small car, or it is a very small car for the Turbo 5 with transmission and everything. So that's why I wanted to get this engine inside and on a stand, so I can check all this stuff. And also it's a lot easier for me to build a bracket for the alternator, since that bracket makes the alternator go forward too much and it's not enough room. So I gotta make my own bracket, and I don't need that bracket because I'm not having any AC, and I'm eliminating the factory power steering pump. That's eliminated too. So it doesn't matter if I make my own bracket for the alternator. That's the only thing that's gonna take power from the crank is the alternator. No other thing will be driven by the crank. More horsepower. I'm gonna kind of tear this engine apart, not completely, but it's still got oil in it, so I gotta drain the oil. But I need to take the head off and see what the cylinders look like, and also to see if it's the original engine from the 850. Because if it is the original engine from the 850, this one's got 400,000 kilometers on the clock, or 250,000 miles. So I need to check the cylinders if it's the original engine. I mean, 87, 97, 2007, 2017. The car is, when I got it, it was 32 years old. So it's possible they replaced the engine in 30 years. I'm not sure, but it's possible. So that's why I need to get the head off, check the cylinders, and see if it's a 400,000 kilometer block, or if it's been replaced. Because this block, I'm not using this block, this is a 2.3, and it's in really bad shape. The cylinders is okay, but whoever took it apart, they've been butchering it. And I got another 2.4 block down there, so I gotta figure out which one is better. The one I have on the floor there, or this one. So that's why I need to take the head off to check that out. But that's another video. This was this was just a shorter one, showing you guys me struggling to get this engine from outside inside. So thanks for watching, and god fortsättning på det nya året. Bye bye!